Hello everybody, my name is Jacob, and welcome back to Sam and Max, the Devil's Playhouse. But first, hold on, almost forgot something. Yeah, baby. There's nothing like can't do a detective tale like this, a noir, without your vice. And my vice, it ain't cigarettes, or alcohol, or lowly dames trying to one-up me. It's the delicious, smooth taste of Dr. Pepper. Not that I'm sponsored by Dr. Pepper. God, could you imagine? If I was sponsored by Dr. Pepper, I couldn't even imagine. Okay, so, things went nowhere with the tourist. So I say we go back to the sign spinner now that we know more, and we interrogate him again and see if we can get any more info out of him. Also, the irony of him having a dogs spinner.
Now, where's Spongejay?
I don't know. I haven't seen General Spongejay since you unjustly...
Yeah, I know that. Okay.
Terrified howl as it echoed across...
Tell me more.
What are you talking about?
Don't you remember when you and your partner defeated my leader, the magnificent General Spongejay, by trapping him in the penal zone?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah.
So?
I remember.
As I was saying, since Spongejay's imprisonment, I've been reevaluating...
Okay, so we already heard that. You know what? Actually, hold on.
Hey, don't you want to know about our baby iguana sale?
No, I could not give less of a shit. Since the rat is the one that directed the tourist, let's go talk to Frankie. Because he obviously sent him the wrong way, so we need to know why.
Frankie, what do you know?
I was given directions to a confused tourist.
To the museum district?
Yeah.
Yeah, poor fella was wandering.
You're lying.
Don't lie to me, Frankie. I talked to your tourist, and it looks to me like you sent him over to the wrong side of town to get rolled by your rat pack.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But this conversation is over. I ain't saying nothing till I get some legal representation.
Oh, yeah? How's this for your legal representation?
Smith & Wesson.
Oh, God.
Doc. Sheesh. Like you guessed, I gave the tourist directions to the
Here's an
bad side
attorney
of
from
town,
Smith
but
&
I
Wesson
was
is
just
so
winding 'em up,
good.
really. Hey, ask me, the schmuck deserved it. Acting all high and mighty and European, wearing his fancy socks.
Come on.
What happened next?
When the
Hurry it
big
up.
fight broke out, me, the tourist, and the other gorilla ducked down behind
The other
crate,
gorilla!
and I picked their pockets. The tourist was loaded with high exchange European stuff.
Other gorilla? What other gorilla?
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, it was another space ape. He was spinning a sign for some
Oh,
pets to it,
you
poor schlub.
motherfucker.
So that dirty punk sign spinner did see Spongejay.
You damn
Anyway,
dirty ape!
After the fight moved on, the tourist got a nice souvenir for his trouble, and I skedaddled back here. And that's all I know, honest. Ask anybody. They'll vouch for
Gotcha.
Ah,
I gotta go deal with a sign
welcome.
spinner. God, I love that. I honestly would not be upset if this was the whole episode was just this. See, that's the thing. I feel like I am... If I played this game as these episodes were coming out initially, I feel like I would be a little bit more irked. But because these
now,
are
where's
all...
Spongejay?
I don't know.
Like,
I
I'm
haven't
playing these
seen
all in
General
one. Like, I don't have to
Spongejay
wait
since
2 months
you
for the next
unjustly
episode or anything like that. I'm
imprisoned
enjoying
in
them
the
more than I
penal
otherwise
zone.
would.
You'll never forget his
Nope, you're lying.
That story ain't gonna wash, Bonzo. Your pal Frankie told me all about how you and he hid from a fight between Spongejay and some other guy. Now, make with the lip flapping, and I better like what I hear.
Make with the lip flapping.
It's true.
Mm-hmm, I know it's true.
Earth minutes ago, I was spinning my sign for Frankie the rat.
Earth
and at
minutes?
first, when General Spongejay came running down the street, chasing after a strangely garbed man, to my everlasting
Tell
shame.
me more. Come on,
Strangely
dude.
garbed.
Yes, a man in a faded jacket and a strange hat. He
Faded
seemed to be
jacket and
carrying
strange
a
hat.
box of some
A
sort.
box of some
General
sort.
Spongejay was in hot
Oh,
pursuit.
that's the Devil's Toy Box.
After the general and the
Also,
stranger
how did we
fled
not
the
know the
scene,
Devil's Toy
we
Box was
discovered that
gone?
He had dropped this.
What do we have
Surprised he
here?
didn't
Oh, that's
come
the
back for
putty.
it, but he appeared to be in something of a hurry. Oh well.
Give me that toy.
Give it here.
No, I need it to get back in General Spongejay's good graces.
Oh, yeah?
Once I return this artifact to the general, he'll forgive my temporary abandonment of his goals and welcome me back to his crew with open arms. Oh, how I've come to miss standing at my general
I can't
side
threaten
for the
him.
past 2 hours.
I can try.
That pitiful pop gun.
Yeah, I know. It's not gonna work.
But where's Skunk Ape?
Weren't you paying attention? To my
Yeah, okay,
everlasting shame, I cowered behind a
Hurry up.
Hurry it up.
after the general, and I'm surprised he didn't come back for it.
Noir.
I dropped something once. I think it was my innocence. Then I dropped my compassion.
Oh my
Now I
god.
just drop punks.
I can't believe I never clicked on Noir
It doesn't
before.
make sense.
Sue me. Give me that toy.
No.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
to miss.
You're lying?
We're lying.
About what?
Okay. Give me the
Give me
rhinoplasty.
that toy.
No. Once I.
Okay, what about tell me more?
I thought you were a sign-spinning pacifist now.
Okay, there we go. There we
The
go.
sight of the general pummeling that stranger rekindled my hours dormant lust.
My hours dormant
Conquer
lust.
the galaxy at his side.
Oh man, this game is written so well. Okay. So there's no way for me to deal with this right now. I gotta come back if I want the rhinoplasty. I guess we could check with Frankie again. I don't think the tourist knows anything, or maybe he does.
Frankie, what do you know?
Like you guessed, I gave the tourist direction. Hey, ask me, the schmuck deserved it. Acting all high and...
Yeah, come on, hurry it up.
When the big fight broke out, the tourist was loaded with high-exchange European stuff. But all the other guy had was funny-looking green cubes.
Funny looking
After the
green
fight moved on,
cubes.
the tourist got a nice souvenir for his... And that's
Oh,
all
he
I
got a
know.
nice souvenir for his troubles. Let's go check and see what that nice souvenir is. Also, if you've been confused as to how I'm skipping ahead in the dialogue, left mouse click gets me, lets me select things. Right mouse click will skip ahead just that line of dialogue. That's why it doesn't skip, to the next choice.
Ooh, a repeat performance.
Let's run through it one more time. And speak slowly. I'm an American.
As I said before, about
Yeah.
You know, back in Europe, I heard so many warnings about your country's threats.
Tell me
Museum
more.
District.
See, yeah, as a child in Europe, it's a little more underwhelming than it appeared in my schulbooks.
In your Schulbooks? Any Flugen?
Tip for the help? Well, all of a sudden, a Weltraumliebe Wachzauber, at least I think it was a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg, might have been more of an öde
Come on, tell me more.
Call it what now?
A Weltraumliebe Wachzauber. So, where was I? After the fight moved on, I discovered that someone had picked my... You know what else?
You're lying.
Don't play innocent with me, metric lover. The rat saw you pick up something after the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Give it
spill.
here.
Yeah, it's true. I took a souvenir from the fight. I didn't think anyone would notice. Here.
Give it here. Dr.
Who
Norrington.
the heck is Norrington?
I don't know. Just don't hurt me.
Great. Now I'm at a dead end.
You Americans are all animals. Animals.
No, I just literally am an animal.
Finally, a clue. Norrington. The name rang fewer bells than a
Jeez,
sleigh
the
in
Max
July.
looks honestly kind of
Fortunately, it
sad.
Didn't need to.
So it's honestly a little bit troubling. We're just gonna leave him in the car.
Crimetron, do your stuff.
Oh yeah, tell me who Norrington is or where they are.
What do you mean not found in database?
The Crimetron requires additional clues to make an informed deduction.
Clues? I haven't got time for clues. Max's body is starting to smell differently.
Then maybe you should stop yelling at my girlfriend and start with the clue-finding.
Clue-finding. Alright, fine. So we got the Dr. Harrington note. We go back to Frankie and ask him about Dr. Harrington? Maybe? I don't know. I love that his
what do you
body
know?
doesn't move until the
Like
actual
you
scene
guessed,
starts.
gave the tourist
I don't know if it's
directions to the
intentional or not.
Hey, ask me, the schmuck deserved it.
Hurry it
Then
up.
what?
When the big fight, the tourist was loaded with high-exchange European stuff. But all the other guy had was...
Hurry up.
Skip it.
After the fight moved on, the tourist got a nice souvenir for his trouble. And I skedaddled back here. And that's all I
You're
know,
lying.
honest.
Liar.
No, honest. I came right back here. And then you...
Okay.
So now what?
Again.
Once more with...
If you
Okay.
like... Ask me, the schmuck deserved it. Acting all high and mighty and European.
Hurry up.
Then what?
When the tourist was loaded with high...
Hurry up.
Skip it.
After... And that's
And
all I
tell me
know,
more.
honest.
Souvenir?
Yeah, something fell out of the funny hat guy's pocket, and the tourist scooped it up.
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
I don't know, something.
So the tourist didn't leave empty-handed after all.
Okay, but we know that
What
already.
now?
Okay, we know that already.
Stick around. I may be back.
I shall count the minutes.
Oh, I'm sure you will. Do we go back to the tourist? Or do we go to... Let's go back to the sign skipper one more time. He might have something for us. I don't know exactly, but he might have something.
I'm back. Now where's Skunk Ape?
We know that where Skunk Ape is and where he isn't.
Shame, I cowered behind a crate like a common Venusian bonobo.
Okay,
What
hurry up.
happened next?
After the general and the stranger fled the scene, I discovered that he had dropped this.
Okay.
Surprised he didn't come back for it, but he appeared to be in something of a hurry. Oh well.
Give me that toy.
I need the
I
toy
need it
somehow.
to get back in General Skunkapi's good
If I can get the
graces.
toy, then I think
Once
I'll be able
return
to
this
use it
artifact
with
to
the
general,
with the
he'll
Crime
forgive my
Tron.
temporary abandonment of his goals and welcome me back to his crew with open
But I don't-
arms. Oh, how I've come to miss standing at my general's side. These
Okay,
past
hold
few
on.
months.
Let's. Oh no, I didn't want to leave. Shit, I thought it would start it over. Okay. Back to the sign spinner. Yeah, we're already right here.
I'm back. Now where's Skunk Ape?
A few of your Earth minutes ago, to my
Okay,
everlasting
all right,
shame, I cowered behind a crate like a common Venusian bonobo.
You're lying?
You're lying.
Why would I lie about seeing Skunkape after you just caught me in a lie about not seeing him?
I don't
Sorry,
know.
I
I'm
lost
just
my angry train
checking.
of thought for a second. Continue.
As
Also,
I was
what the hell
after
happened behind him? It
general
was some
and the
weird
stranger
shadow
fled the
thing.
scene, I discovered that he had.
Okay.
Surprised he didn't come back for it,
Tell
but
me
he
more.
did.
What do you mean he
What's
didn't
that?
come back?
A brain remover?
I
Oh,
believe
we
it's
know
one
what
of the
that
forms
is.
of power that my general has been collecting for the past 25 Krylex.
I knew that. Give me that
Yeah,
toy.
I'm sure you did.
No, I need it to get back in General Skunkapi. Once
Okay.
I return. Oh, I've
Tell me
come to
more.
miss-
I thought you were a sign-spinning pacifist now.
I was, but the sight of the general pummeling that stranger rekindled my hours dormant lust to conquer the galaxy.
Okay.
Give me
This
that
is getting a
toy.
little.
No, I need it to get
I
back
need-
in
I need to
General's
think.
Oh, how I've
I mean,
come
the
to
noir is the
miss-
only thing I haven't tried.
You're fooling yourself, kid.
What are
Oh,
you talking about?
is noir
Everything
actually
Skunk Ape's gonna
working?
welcome you with is a fistful of phasers. You can't go home again. You can't even get on the porch. You've tasted the apple, peed in the pool, bitten the
You've
hand that
tasted
rocks
the
the
apple.
cradle. You're a sign spinner to him now, and that's all you're ever gonna be.
You're right.
Oh my god, the noir actually worked. The noir talk actually was effective. I can't believe that.
Through the galaxy at my general's side ever again.
Yeah, I made you feel bad about yourself. Yeah, boo-hoo. Anyway, I'll take that. Bye-bye,
Hate to tell
ape
you,
man.
But you're not a very good sign spinner either. I hated to see a grown gorilla cry,
phone
so I got in the
texting me.
car and
We're-
looked
I'm
for
on
another
silent.
lost soul to join
Why did
me as I
Mooyah's
gazed into the
text
abyss.
decide to go through the do not disturb? I'm having a
Last time we
serious
saw
and
the
intense noir,
rhinoplasty toy,
like
Max's
film noir
special
moment.
brain used it to turn into a bazooka. Now it was going to lead me to the guy who stole that special brain. It wasn't exactly ironic, but I didn't care.
Yeah, he's got a special brain, all right.
Okay, Crime Tron, this is your last chance before I start looking for an upgrade.
I do love the fact that each one of these episodes so far has been
Come
completely
on, you
different.
obsolete hunk of junk. Talk.
I mean, I know
Where's
this
Skunk Ape?
the second
Sam,
one.
No!
Stop holding out on me.
Oh, come
Get
on,
away from
Sam.
her, you Bruce.
Bingo. Museum of Mostly Natural History. Thank you.
Finally.
Audiences across the country say, you're a buster, Sam.
Yeah, I'll bet
What
they
have
do.
you become?
What has he become?
Museum
Have you
of
seen what's
Mostly
happened to his
Natural
little
History,
buddy?
The tarnished jewel of the city's once thriving museum district. Max and I
Once
always
thriving
meant to
museum
visit,
district.
but we'd never gotten
Live
around
Nude
to
Bunnies,
it.
S&M
Now
Club,
we're finally gonna take in its
Neon
thrilling and
Sign.
deviously
I'm honestly
educational
kind of surprised it
displays
took him this long to make an
adventures.
S&M joke. Given, you know, it's Sam and Max, S and M. Treasures of the Forgotten Pharaoh. Again, it is kind of baffling to me. We just didn't notice that the toy box was missing. Seems a bit strange, but who am I to question? When your little buddy's brain has been stolen, I imagine you have other priorities than looking for a toy box.
It's time to pay the piper, plus tax and applicable service fees.
I don't think anybody's here, Sam. Oh, that sounds like lasers and phasers and other things of the like. All right, we're back to normal point-and-click adventure stuff.
I should head upstairs where the action is.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Laser light show Friday nights in the planetarium. So that's probably what that is, I'm sure. Definitely nothing else. Hello? Anybody in here for this laser light show? Skunk-ape!
Superior technological might.
Who are they shooting at? Oh my god! Oh my god, the dude in the strange hat!
Wait, he's looking pretty spry for a 120-year-old. And there's the Devil's Toy Box.
He must have come out of the Devil's Toy...
Sam! Get me out of here. This whole place smells like gorilla and patchouli.
Oh my god.
The interloper who foiled my scheme to collect the toys of power and re-imprisoned me in the penal zone?
Yes, that's Sam.
Sam? The great-grandson of the patroon who put the kibosh on my intricate plan to unleash Yog-Sothoth and take over the world?
No, a different Sam.
Hate that guy.
I hate that guy!
Yes,
Oh no, they're gonna team up because they both hate me.
I propose an alliance.
Oh no.
You get the galaxy, I get the Earth?
Agreed.
Nice going, Bubble Brain.
Don't blame me. I'm still trying to find the volume controls on this thing.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, this doesn't seem good at all.
Sam? Aw, man. Now I'm stuck in here with the alliance of C-list supervillains. It was way more fun when they were fighting.
I'll bet it was. Oh, but now I'm... Okay. Look at
Please,
meter.
help us reach our goal. Operators are standing by to take your call.
Okay, it's a thing of toys. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, last time I saw a planetarium like this... Look at high-tech
Is
control
that an
panel.
espresso machine? Because I've always wanted to pour caffeine directly into my brain.
Last time I saw
This
a planetarium
device
like this,
is
it was in
used to
BoJack
maintain
Horseman,
the
and things
complex
didn't end very well
matrix
there
of
either.
energies between the Devil's Toy Box, your magnificent brain, and Paperweight's chaos magic, and funnel them into the planetarium's crude projector.
Fascinating. Now tell me more about my magnificent brain.
Yeah, I'm sure it's magnificent. Can
Hey,
I...
Skunk-ape!
Oh, yeah, I guess I can talk, because he does have the speaker. Here comes Skunk-ape. Good lord, I love that he's just like, yeah, sure, I'll talk to you.
Why are you working with that creepy paperweight guy?
Monsieur Paperweight and I have reached an accommodation.
Yeah, I
Is that
heard.
legally permitted in this state?
I'm lending my scientific prowess to his mystical efforts to draw the toys of power into the so-called Devil's Toy Box.
That spell thing Paperweight's working on. It wouldn't have something to do with summoning an elder god by the name of Yog-Sothoth, would it?
No, why would
Now
you think that?
mention it, Yog-Sothoth's name did come up once or twice. He certainly
I love the way he
touched
smiles about it. He's like, yes, of course. So what's up with you?
So, long time no see.
long time? Yes, yes. If only you knew how long. It has been but a handful of Earth hours since you and your companion imprisoned me in the penal zone.
But how long was it in the
However,
penal
due
zone?
to the temporal phase shifting of the zone,
How many
I
years? Tell me how many years.
experienced of maddening nothingness during those fleeting
Oh,
hours.
only just blank
that would
years?
explain the tiny crow's feet around the eyes. Not to mention that telltale old gorilla smell.
Oh, the telltale old gorilla smell. What's going
What
on
are
with the
you
toy
two
box,
scamps
though?
doing with the Devil's Toy Box?
We're tapping the nigh-infinite power of your brain to create a bifurcated vortex of technological and arcane energies to impel the toys of power to return to their point of origin.
He has enough
Via
power in
a
his brain to do
five-dimensional
that?
matrix of quantum foam and sympathetic magics.
Yes, of course.
You have no idea what I just said, do you?
Not
No,
even
but if it
remotely.
means more psychic toys for me, then vortex away.
Alrighty, but what about your little minion guys, though? They
I
just
see
ran
you've got your
off.
old band of lackeys back together.
Yes, yes.
All but
My
one.
mighty army is once again ready to take on the galaxy. At least they would be if Paperweight's filthy security guard wasn't underfoot. That disease-carrying insect had better keep his pestilent thorax away from my boys.
Interesting. Interesting. Who could you be referring to? What's going on with
Now that
me,
you and
though?
Fez
What's
had
going
to
on
stop
with
fighting, could
Max?
you tell me how my brain ended up outside my sexy little body?
I took it from you after I was suddenly ejected from the penal zone.
Now, why
Well,
were
I
you
didn't
suddenly
notice.
injected,
You
though?
appeared to be
Ejected.
entranced by a primitive form of Earth entertainment.
Ah,
Around here,
yes.
we call it a popcorn coma, big guy.
There's more to say.
What are you planning to do with my brain once this whole Toys for Jerks drive is over?
The same thing I planned to do before you yanked me into your ASAT's penal zone. Plug your brain into my ship's central computer and use your terrifying
Oh my god, he's gonna
powers to
replace the
conquer
alien
galaxy.
brain with Max's
Should we just
brain.
use him to cruise for chicks? The ladies love a good spoon bending.
That's curious. My scans indicate you don't even like girls.
That's right. Max doesn't even... You don't even like girls.
What are you doing here, anyway?
The same thing I was doing all those years ago.
Boring me to tears?
Gathering the toys of power so that I might conquer the galaxy.
Okay, but what about Sam, though? We already know what you're
Try not
doing.
to kill Sam. He's my designated driver whenever I'm in the sauce like this.
Oh, my minions won't kill him.
Oh, really? What are they
good.
gonna do? Take his
They're
brain,
under
too?
Strict orders to drag him, beaten and bloodied, to my feet, so that he might witness my ascension to ruler of the galaxy.
Just so long as he can still drive.
Yeah, that sounds like he can still drive. Alright, thanks,
Could you go over
Skunk
there for a while? The way you're salivating over my anterior cortex is creeping me out, frankly.
Very well.
I love how accommodating he is. It's very nice. I appreciate it. Alright, what else is there to look at?
Bad
Projector.
guys, how about a little light show? It's getting boring in here.
I'm afraid that tonight's performance of Mundane Objects in Space, a Cosmic Odyssey, has been cancelled, so that the Yeneler and I might use the projector
So that
to
the
summon
Yeneler and
scattered
I-
psychic toys from the four corners of the globe.
Aw,
It is really funny.
what's that for?
That controls our new laser light show. It will bring many, many young people to the museum.
Interesting.
You can lure them away from their zoetropes.
From their zoetropes. It is really interesting just thinking about
Soon the doors will open.
my brain has completely, much like Max's brain, completely left. I have no idea what I was about to say. Oh, I remember.
Another
Like, I
toy
was
is
thinking about this
out.
during the editing process. Every single time I play a game like this, it's like mostly dialogue based. In the back of my head, I'm always like, am I talking enough? Is this enough? Is this just me? Is this just people listening to the game? Like, is this
My
actually
power
entertaining
is
in any way?
growing.
And every single time I look at the editing, like the timeline to see like the audio feed and everything, every single time I look at it, I go, oh, well, that's...
Hey,
I've
you,
talked a
this
lot.
guy.
That's plenty
What
of
is it?
talking. Why was I even worried at any point? Hey, buddy. I want to talk about Skunk Ape.
Why are you and that big dumb ape skunk ape working together?
General Skunkapi and I have had a meeting of minds over our mutual loathing of you, your partner, and your forefathers.
Yeah, but we
So
didn't
that
do
added
anything
up
to
what,
you.
one mind between you?
I just hope his brain-dead minions can dispose of your partner without injuring any of my employees.
Oh, so you run the museum? I thought you were trapped in the toy box. When did you get out?
How come you haven't aged a day since my great-grandpa kicked your demon-summoning butt back in the olden times?
The horrible secret of my apparent immortality is too terrible to comprehend. and would surely drive an uninitiated mind such as yours to the brink of madness were I to utter it.
He's already at the
lot
brink
is
of
there?
madness. Max is already
What are you
basic
doing
borderline
in this 2-bit
insane.
museum anyway?
Since my defeat at the hands of your meddling ancestors, I've insinuated myself into the archaeological community,
how
painstakingly
nice.
gathering the requisite toys of power necessary to reopen a doorway between our world and the realm of Yog-Sothoth.
Oh, well, I hope you have good luck with that. But what about me,
You're a
though?
magical
What about my
mumbo-jumbo
brain?
guy,
What do
so
you
maybe
want to do
can
with
tell
my
me,
brain?
What's the deal with me having psychic powers all of a sudden?
Or
Am I
that,
going
too.
Through the change?
I would love to know that as
Difficult
well.
to say. The only minds on this plane capable of wielding the toys of power are the insane, the simple, or the defective.
Well, I'm
Oh,
all
you've been reading
three.
my press, kid.
But encountering two special brains in the same bloodline is practically unheard of. Your lineage is most peculiar.
As
and
previously
dangerous.
stated, I'm all three.
You should see us during holiday cookouts.
What about Sam, though?
Could you try and stop your new buddy from zapping Sam with a banana-shaped ray gun or whatever?
Why should I?
This was so casual the way he said the banana-shaped ray gun or whatever.
Well,
That was so
back
casual
to you on
and
that.
just out of nowhere. God, that's really funny. All right, but what about that toy
what
box?
are you
though?
and Corporal Butt-Cheeks here doing with the Devil's Toy Box anyway?
We're unwinding and rewiring the synapses of your brain to cast a blasphemous net of tech necromancy across reality so that the toys of power may be properly encased within the Devil's Toy Box.
Ah, that's about what I thought.
Yeah, of
Really?
course. Easy to
Repeat what I
understand.
just said.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got a wonderful brain. Blargy, blargy. More toys for me.
Blargy, blargy. Okay, but what about your museum?
grubby
How did
toys
you
you got
come to
here?
run this place?
It's one of the finest collections in the world. Our Yog-Sothoth tapestry is one of a kind.
Gee, it'd be a shame if Skunk Ape's minions ripped your tapestry to shreds and used it for space towelettes. accidentally.
Yeah, don't
I'm
even think of such a thing.
beginning to see a way we could play them against each other. All right,
Oh,
bye-bye.
just talking with my brain is making me tired. Let's talk later.
So I've interacted with everything I can interact with in here. So now we switch to Sam. And we hope he's having a little bit of better luck. Run, Sam, run. You can't... Well, there's one taken care of. I was going to say, you can't exactly shoot him, so... Need to think of a better way to get rid of him. Okay, never mind. They went back.
Well, at least I know that Max's brain is still alive and kicking. I'll never get back in there while Skunk Ape and Paperweight are working together. Maybe I
Gotta
can break
figure
up
out a way
those
to break...
lovebirds from
Yeah.
out here.
Tear them apart. Okay. Alright. So. Look at Hindenburg picture.
Although the Hindenburg met its fiery demise in 1937, its sister ship, the Aeroschwein, is still in operation today.
The
and was a stunt
Aeroschwein.
double in the 1968 musical Let's All Go for a Ride in My Beautiful Balloon. So that's where that song came from.
There's so many jokes in this game where I'm like, who under the age of 45 would get this joke? But they're so funny and they're so well
Max's
written.
brain and body are reunited by the time this exhibit opens. He loves tooling around in comically unviable vehicles.
But here's the thing, even if you don't get the jokes, they're delivered in such a way that you obviously would be able to, like, get them. Like, you're like, oh yeah, I understand where the humor from that joke comes from just by the pure nature of, like, what it is and how it's being delivered. The Pharaoh's
Normally,
brain.
the code of the freelance policeman frowns on stealing ancient brains, but desperate times call for icky measures. Ew, it's warm and pulsing and wriggly. I don't know whether to be repulsed or use it as a neck massager.
So could I wonder, could I put that brain in Max? For the time being? Oh. Well, that was an odd source of buttons. Why would you do it like that? Aw, a fun little Sisyphean
I
display.
had no idea ancient Egypt was so madcap.
Yeah, you better believe it is.
If you're
Anything
going
fun
to
in the
putrefy and
sarcophagus?
decompose, might as well do it in style.
Okay. What's this thing?
Ooh,
Admire
groovy
brain
and
screw.
dangerous. Two of my favorite things. Max would love to get his hands on this doohickey. Too bad he doesn't have any hands right now.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Look at Sphinx
Ah,
model.
the Sphinx. I can almost smell it. Seriously, it smells like aspen here.
Oh, are you an asp? You mean to tell me you're an asp man too?
It's too bad Max's mighty psychic brain isn't here. There's all sorts of new phone numbers on this courtesy phone.
Gotcha. Okay, but I can't take note of any of them. I absolutely should have. Wait, you don't have a piece of paper or a camera? Okay. Look at banner.
Somehow I doubt they're gonna lure in the jaded thugs of today with laser light shows. Not enough despinings to hold a young person's attention.
But what did catch my attention is this.
Interesting.
Paperweight's office.
Holyoke, Massachusetts. If I remember my
Okay.
guide for otherworldly incursions correctly, that tentacle's a flagellum from the dark dimension.
Yeah, right, a flagellum from the dark dimension. So clearly nothing we can access right now. Got the Pharaoh's brain and Sam's gun, and I don't imagine that I'm supposed to shoot that. So
Hey,
let
you.
me...
Who, me?
Don't get killed with me, wise guy. What are you doing in the museum after dark?
I'm with the freelance police.
Freelance police, eh? I heard a lot about you guys. A lot. I'm Sal. museum
Sal,
security
okay.
guy. You must be looking into all the freaky shenanigans going on around here tonight, huh?
Yeah, sure, that's what I'm
Well,
doing.
feel free to poke around. But right now, you gotta do something about this pile of trash.
Pile of trash. Hey, hey, hey!
That's my partner.
Watch
Partner,
yourself,
trash,
dude.
Potato, potato. If it's not up and moving in the next few minutes, I'm tossing that smelly lump of guts into the incinerator.
Okay,
Incinerator?
jeez.
Yeesh.
Alright, so now I do think that I need to use the Pharaoh's brain to at least get Max's, like, up and running.
Maybe this carefully preserved gray matter will get
That
Max's
way he
body
at least
moving,
won't get
or at least
incinerated.
twitching and drooling unnervingly.
Any
Hello?
luck?
Anybody in there?
Knock, knock. Hello?
Torments of Osiris will be laid upon your
Oh,
feet,
no.
heretic. The wrath of the... Anubis!
No, but I get that a lot. I'm Sam.
This might have been a bad idea now that I think about it.
New body! And it's so energetic!
Yeah, it is. Oh, no, wait!
Max's
Come
sugar
back!
rush. You'll just want to ride him out until you get used to him.
Don't
Well,
run
I
away,
suppose
please.
want
I
some
need you
sort
to
of
stay
tedious
here.
Boon in return for rescuing our spirit from the shadowy realms. Yes?
Well, if it's not too much trouble, Your
sure.
Majesty, I could use some help retrieving Max's brain from a couple of world-conquering Nimrods.
I believe we can aid you in your quest. But where will my brain go after we've restored this Max?
That's a good
Well, If
question.
everything goes as planned, I suppose you can take your pick between an ethnic sorcerer and a superpowered space gorilla.
I vote the gorilla because he seems
That
like more of a
does
threat.
Sound promising. Very well. We shall grant your boon. It shouldn't be too much trouble with all these toys of the gods secreted in this fuzzy little
Oh
body.
my god, they
Toys of
left the
gods.
toys.
Do you have the gift?
Is that what they're calling it these days? My people
Somehow
always
they
called it
left
the
a
curse
handful of
Horus.
toys that they had on them.
Ungrateful wretches.
Neat. If you've got creepy brain powers, this rescue's gonna be a walk in the park.
Yeah,
Ready
well,
to
you
roll?
say that.
Lead on,
It absolutely will not
barbarian.
be, though. It absolutely won't be. Okay. Look at Apocalypse
The end of
display.
the world as predicted by top apocalypsologists.
Ignorant peasants.
Yeah,
Everyone knows
the
that
best
world
job a
will
kid
face
could
its
have
demise When
nowadays.
Hathor begins wading in the blood of the heretics, only to be tricked by Ra into drinking a tainted vessel of barley beer to defeat him.
Wait, is that the movie that has
Yeah.
everyone dancing on the golf course at the end?
Sure. What he said.
Witness the final stage of the coming apocalypse. Turn the hourglass. Okay.
Turning said hourglass. Okay, smash and smash. Roar and roar. Eat and eat. How thrilling.
Whoa, I did not see
Okay,
that coming.
and then
That
is it literally just a bunch of
move.
is it literally just a bunch of rubble? Now what? How do I I can't examine anything now. Okay, hey, Sal, I cleaned up
Sal.
my buddy.
Keep it down, will ya? This is a museum, not a locker room. Hey.
Fair
so you
enough.
Got your pal up and about.
Yeah, yeah.
Kneel before your pharaoh, peasant.
Yeah, don't you wish he
Still a little
wasn't?
punchy.
What do you know about
Any
Paperweight,
idea
though?
what
You
that
work for him, don't
paperweight
you?
loser is doing in the planetarium?
Hey, don't be calling Mr. Paperweight a loser. He's a stand-up guy
absolutely
who took
a
me in
loser.
and gave me a job.
He's not here, you know.
Nah, I got no idea what that loser's up to. Heck,
I love
can't
it.
even understand half the things he tells me over the headphones.
I love it. One of my favorite tropes in all of media is the like, no, my boss is a great guy. He's not here right now. He's a piece of shit.
Your boss is
I love
gathering
it.
demonic toys for a nefarious purpose.
Toys,
Yeah,
eh?
but I feel like
What do
most
you want me
purposes
to do
nowadays
about
are
it?
nefarious.
Call the Army, the Navy, the Swiss Guard.
You want me to turn on my boss? Dream on, buddy.
I'm so hungry
This
right
is a
now.
pretty cushy job here, and I ain't messing it up over a bunch of demonic toys.
Your
And I don't even know
loyalty
why.
is commendable, Surf.
Yeah, you surf. But speaking of
why is
you,
that
tell
name
us
so
about
familiar?
yourself.
Wait a minute. Stinky's used to have a fry cook named Sal.
Wait,
That'd be me.
wait,
6
really?
foot tall cockroach working at Stinky's? That's shocking. No, wait. What's that thing that's the complete opposite of shocking?
Obvious, completely understandable.
So why did Grandpa Stinky fire you? I mean, aside from the whole disease-carrying vermin thing.
I don't think it was
He,
Grandpa Stinky.
Didn't approve of a cockroach in the kitchen.
Oh no, it was
That's
him,
strange. Grandpa Stinky never had problems with cockroaches before.
huh? What about your
Nice
headphones? Can I have those?
Listening to the game? Or maybe some Black Flag?
No,
Black
these are
Flag.
my official museum guard emergency headphones. I gotta wear these so that Mr. Paperweight can tell me where to go in case of a security emergency. Of course, I haven't heard from
Black
him in a
Flag a
while.
band?
He must be busy.
Now
up
I-
there with
now
that
I gotta take
space
a look at
gorilla
that.
guy.
Hope it doesn't pull up Assassin's Creed. Black Flag Band. Oh, this is like this kind of music. This is... I've never heard this band before, but this is like this kind of stuff. Yeah, that's... I love that that's what... our noir detective immediately went to
I
like
think you should
British
apologize for
punk
threatening
like
to
riot
incinerate my
band.
obviously alive buddy here.
No offense, pal. I was just following orders.
I mean, that
Ooh,
makes
we
sense.
love it when servants say that.
Yeah, there's not much of a difference between Max with his own brain and Max
Don't
with the
look now,
Pharaoh's
there's a
brain,
scandalously
clearly.
clad intergalactic despot running roughshod through your museum.
You mean General Skunkape?
What, has he
He's
got an
A1
approval?
buttwad, all right. But what are you gonna
Butt
do?
wad.
Mr. Paperweight's rolled out the red carpet.
I
for
don't think
his
I've heard anyone
meetings.
over the age of
you
6
think
ever
you
say
should
the
alert
phrase
the
butt wad
authorities?
before.
What? Lose my job?
But they're big space apes. You know
That's
that
like
they
with
shouldn't
Skunk
be
Ape.
here.
Skunk Ape. That's a good one. I'll have to remember that.
I mean, it's how
Not
it's
so
spelled.
bad. Aside from the big gorilla over there guarding the door, most of these apes just hang out in the planetarium.
Big gorilla guarding the door. What door?
What's with all the apes running around?
Beats me. Mr. Paperweight told me to steer clear of them. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Your lack of independent thought pleases us.
Yeah,
Right
I'll bet
back
it
at
does.
You, little guy.
All right.
See
You
ya,
said that
Sal.
there's a
Careful out
gorilla
there, Sam.
guarding a
This
door?
place is cuckoo tonight.
Yeah, it's a night at the museum. Oh, there's the title right there for the episode, Night at the Museum.
Inexplicable object of unknown provenance.
Or at least maybe for the next episode, because we're going to spend the whole of the next episode here, as opposed to this episode was half of our interrogation and half museum stuff. Okay, what a fun
I'm glad my
tentacly face.
great-grandpa stopped that transdimensional beauty from manifesting in the east side.
We like him. He reminds us of our father.
Really?
Of course not. Our father was a sandal merchant. That's a picture of some sort of unholy hell beast.
So
Really,
then why'd you
Sam,
say
you're
that?
far too gullible.
Oh, it's because we're far too gullible. I see. No, it was my fault. I'm sorry. Big Moai head. Like Night at the Museum.
Hey,
Hey,
it's a
dum-dum.
Moai head.
Want some
How's it
gum-gum?
going, big guy?
Yeah, I don't think they're going to talk to you.
Fine. Be that way.
I remember, I think it was the first Sam & Max that had the Moai heads. The Easter Island. It could have been the second one. I'm not 100% sure. Pick up
Museum
tour
of
headset.
Mostly Natural History guided tour. Ah, an audio guide that attempts to make sense of the nonsensical museum displays. I should tape one of these for our office.
Yeah. I think that would be a good idea for you. And then now that Max is back up and at him,
Hey, Your Majesty, check out these spiffy phone numbers.
look at all these phone numbers.
Phone numbers? Ah, hieroglyphics to activate the translocation toy.
Of course,
We
yes.
always wondered how that device worked.
It probably would have helped if the ancient astronauts who taught you how to build pyramids had left behind a few telephones. Say, one of those phone numbers is brand new.
Brand new. Interesting. Hello? Okay, that must have been just a sound effect to, like, let me know, like, there's a new place I can call with the phone. I thought it was, like, some creepy sound effect playing over the...
Where do you think you're going?
I'm, just looking for the snack foods exhibit.
No one leaves here. Sconcape's orders.
Why?
Gotcha.
We're supposed to be on the lookout for, Sam. That's it, Sam. Are you Sam?
No,
No,
my name is,
I'm not Sam.
Tyrone. Sam's that guy.
Tis we. I've
Oh,
arrived
yeah.
at the world-famous Museum of
This
Monkey
is
Natural
Sam.
History. And look, a cute little animatronic monkey.
He's dead. Oh,
Now,
my
you with a
goodness.
Sconcape, I've successfully neutralized the one known as Sam.
Yeah, you did. Uh-huh.
Describe him.
Uh-oh.
Hairless, difficult to place accent.
That's not Sam, you fool. Now don't bother me again until you find Sam.
Sorry about that,
Apparently
dude.
That wasn't Sam.
Must have been my mistake.
Happy hunting.
Thank you, Tyrone.
Thank you, Tyrone, is very funny to me. Good dinosaur skeleton. Pull bone lever? Okay, there's too much going on here. All right, we've got a whole entire museum for us to explore. And something's got to be here that'll allow us to save our little buddy and, you know, fix everything that's going on. Put the right brain back in the right body and all that sort of stuff. So that's something we're going to do in the next episode. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Like the video if you like the video. Share the video if you'd like to share the video. Subscribe if you'd like to as well. That would really help me out. I have been Jacob, and you have been wonderful. Thank you, guys, for fighting through a fairly aggressive little chapter in Sam's life. But, I mean, hey, to be fair, little buddy's brain got stolen. You would do the same, I imagine, if you were in his shoes. And this has been Sam and Max, the Devil's Playhouse. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. See you, Space Cowboys.